What's going on? It's Flaming Hot Broth, and today we're going to be reviewing MAUS by Arthur Spiegelman. MAUS is a memoir of all the hardships that Vladek Spiegelman, Arthur's father, experienced during the invasion of Poland and the Holocaust. My Father Bleeds History is the first of the MAUS books, and that is what we will be looking at today. In the graphic novel, Jewish people are depicted as mice, Nazis as cats, and Polish people as pigs. Vladek and Anja Spiegelman, Arthur's parents, both survived the Holocaust and came out of it alive. Before the Nazi invasion of Poland, it is made clear that Vladek Spiegelman is an easygoing guy who is okay with spending money. Arthur needs to interview Vladek for his book that he's writing, so he one day goes to his house and Vladek begins to explain to him his life before the Holocaust. Both Vladek and Anja came from well-off families. In fact, after they're married, Anja's father even offers to open an expensive textile factory for Vladek. This is in hopes that Vladek's children will lead the same rich, fulfilled life that he did. One day, Vladek hears about the Nazis, an army of white supremacists led by Adolf Hitler, whose main goal is to eradicate any minorities from Europe. Vladek, though extremely intelligent, doesn't exactly worry at first because he simply can't believe that someone would kill another person just because they are Jewish. Suddenly, the Nazis invade and Vladek is forced into the Polish army. During a conflict, Vladek actually kills a Nazi soldier disguised as a tree. Unfortunately, the Nazis win that conflict and Vladek is taken as a prisoner of war. Vladek is forced to do hard labor at the prisoner of war camp. While there, Vladek finds out that the laws protecting Polish prisoners of war actually don't apply to Jews. Vladek does eventually make it out of the various camps and back to safety, but not before experiencing a multitude of hardships and seeing many loved ones die. However, right now, we're going to take a flaming hot moment to review the interactions and reactions between the setting of the book and the characters and plot. Here, it is clearly conveyed that the Nazi invasion of Poland affects the reactions of all the characters in the novel. An example of this includes Tasha Zilberberg poisoning herself, her daughters Bibi and Lonia, and Riccio Spiegelman, when she hears that the Nazis had invaded their own town and they all died at once. The Nazis may have even overlooked their house and the 4 family members would still be alive, but the fear of going to the concentration camps and burning in the Nazi ovens made Tasha do what she did. A terrible, terrible tragedy. Vladek Spiegelman himself is changed in many ways by the Nazi invasion of Poland and the Holocaust. For example, before the Nazi invasion, he seemed to be an easygoing, fun person who was not too frivolous and enjoyed spending money. However, his time in the Nazi labor camps taught him not to take life for granted and to save every bit that he could. His quick thinking and intelligence in the labor camp saves him and many of his fellow prisoners from a firing squad by persuading them to accept volunteer work that they were skeptical about at first. While Vladek changed for his survival, his second wife, Mala, he marries Mala later because Anja commits suicide in 1968, doesn't like his miserly personality, claiming that he has hundreds of thousands of dollars in the bank yet lives like a pauper. When Arthur refutes this statement, telling Mala that Vladek went through the concentration camps and survived, Mala dismisses this, saying that she and everyone else went through the concentration camps, yet Vladek was the only one who turned out like that. Now, we must look at the cats and mice in the novel MAUS. It can be inferred that Arthur Spiegelman chose to draw the Nazis as cats and the Jews as mice because Hitler had labeled the Jews as Germany's natural enemy. Cats, which are predatory animals, attack the weak mice with stealth and surprising force, which is similar to the Nazi invasion of Poland. Also, humans used to, and still do, bring in cats to exterminate mice in their home. During the Holocaust, Hitler told the German Aryans that their main goal was to exterminate the Jews. I think we can all agree that the Holocaust was a terrible, atrocious, true event. I personally feel as though this memoir, being a primary source, has given me a deeper understanding of this important historical event as opposed to reading an article or watching a video, which would be secondary sources. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thank you and have a wonderful rest of your day.